Welcome to our new industrial junction. I was having a ton of traffic problems. I probably spent 2 solid hours fixing things because I had to expand upon my industrial just because of demand. So there's some generic industry over here behind my brand new industrial steel plant as well. So that's coming over by train. All the ore is coming over by train, coming in through here. But all the trucks, all these trucks, as well as all just normal traffic that wanted to get from this highway to this highway, were all coming over my bridge and going through my town. So I've just spent a good deal of time banning trucks from coming through here. Um, but before that, to even try to alleviate it, I tried to make them all go this way. I connected this road. It kind of just ended right here. I connected it, and it will eventually come over here in a circle. And then I made a highway tunnel coming through to try and make them all go this way, but they didn't want to because they all wanted to get way the heck over here. So then that's where this beautiful thing comes in. This is a big, long bypass highway. Meets up with the industry over here. Comes out by our rural areas. I didn't want to dissect or bisect this is going to be the nature reserve. So I made it a tunnel. And then kind of the same thing over here. I just tunneled under, this is going to be our country club, rich people island. So they paid a lot of money to have, a bridge or a tunnel. And I put a toll booth over on this end. I've got 170 cars a week going through there. So yeah, all this traffic was going right through my downtown, all wanting to go over my bridge. Oops, right here. All going through this intersection and this intersection. And then I also changed around my train, or my roundabout just a little bit. Just made this a one-way going in because all the train traffic was coming out and trying to come into here, which made these people not able to get onto the roundabout to get where they needed to go. So I just made it one way so they all go out this way. Put in a time traffic light. Put a bridge over the top for everybody to walk and bike. And yeah, it's working pretty well. So, we're kind of sitting at just below 20,000 people here. And we need to grow a bit more. So I do want to start with the bedroom community over here. And to start out, I want to do the, this doesn't all need to be industrial. Can I go over? Yeah, okay. I didn't know if I could intersect the industrial with the normal district. I want this to be a very specific type of housing. I want it all to be university housing, which it's not so much university as it is kind of eastern. I don't know. I think of like Philadelphia suburbs kind of houses. You'll see what I mean when I get into it. So let's see here. Do we want to go off this roundabout? I guess it's kind of the only place to go off of. Maybe if we can go off this end as well. But maybe if we also go off the other side too. So let's get a nice curving road in here. And we'll kind of make this a little, this is grass lined. Okay. We'll do a little bit of a commercial area for them, just a few shops and things, and then we'll switch to a standard road. And let's do straight coming out of here. I want to follow the lay of the land. Where is it? Here it is. Yikes. Okay. Maybe I will delete this little portion of road here and try to follow that. Come back. This road will come out this way too, and this is going to be the road that connects around to the condos and everything else around here. And connects. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that's all right. This area here is a little steep. Maybe we'll do the houses on this side of the road. But first, let's run some water through. I wonder if these are loud at all. Usually industrial buildings are quite loud. So yeah, these have a little bit of noise to them. I don't think it's going to bother. Like, see, the very lightest pink. I don't think that's going to bother any kind of residential. So first I need to put my theme on. So we want to enable themes, and we want University City. Okay. I don't have it enabled. Hang on one quick second. Okay, for some reason it's not working, so that's okay. Steam is just acting a little weird right now. It is not, I don't know, it's not like loading pages. It says I'm subscribed to the theme that I want, the University City theme here we go. All of this with a little red U. University City Content Creator Pack by King Leno. Whatever. We'll just take a bunch of these and put them down by the road. Should we have a couple of, these are like what I use as the frat houses, kind of, over by the university. So I'm going to do a bunch of these over here as if they're kind of apartment buildings. And yeah, definitely looks like some kind of apartment building complex. And then we'll maybe do a couple of different types over on this side of the road, spread them out a bit more. I don't want tons and tons of buildings over here, but right here next to that I'm going with, like, these are the worker barracks, so these are more worker barracks, kind of. That's what I'm going with. And then more up in the hills we'll have just normal houses. I'm just going to zoom out. This is how I randomize neighborhoods when I want to plop the growables. Just kind of zoom out and put down all the different houses all over the place. So when you plop growables like this, if you have plopped the growables, they come in as historical, and you can zone in normally, your normal green zoning, and then as things grow in, you can click on historical or not historical. Um, and then it will still be able to upgrade. It will still be able to hold more people as it upgrades, but it will stay the same building. And then we wanted to give these people a little bit of commercial. Actually, first, what I wanted to do is, oops, keep clicking on the industrial district underneath it. A policy of schools out so that these people will prefer to just work at our nearby industry instead of going to university. But let's put in a few little commercial buildings just so they have some shopping. Nothing too crazy, not too many. And then on this side, we'll do some smaller ones. 3x3s, 2x2s, just to get some different stuff in here. And we have demand for that, so. And water. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Probably want to add more houses in here, don't we? That's not quite enough. It's not supposed to be a resort area, so we can add more houses in. Okay. Almost at 21,000. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a pretty nice area. We can add in more as we go along. I guess it's not, well, yeah, it is too steep. Look at how that cuts out of the hill there. But what I want to work on, a big part of my traffic problem, like look here, it's recurring again. Let's see what my traffic's at. 75. That's about what I got it to. It is moving, it's just annoying. A big part of my traffic problem is that it's mostly just people driving in their personal vehicles, I think. So purple is personal vehicles. Purple, yeah. And then what is blue? Cyclists. So we have a lot of cyclists, that's good. But most of it is personal vehicles. And what we can do to alleviate personal vehicle traffic is mass transit. Because the only mass transit I have going across the bridge right now is bus. This bus right here. And it has so many people at the bus stop. It's a little ridiculous. Let's look at these line details. 900 people. That's this one, right? Yep. Okay. So we've got our metro. And right now it only comes over to here. Do we want to continue metro or do we want to do monorail? I think they hold the same amount of people. And I honestly think monorail would look better. I want to come over here to the college town where the trams stop, so I guess maybe we'll do a little monorail line that comes over here somehow. And then eventually I'd like it to come, we're going to do the varsity sports over here. Have a big sporting arena complex. So eventually I'd like it to come over there as well. So maybe something that could split off or do a little roundabout because this is an unusable area otherwise. So let's go ahead and see if we can't put in a monorail station. So I'm looking for people to be able to walk out of either of these and hop on the monorail. So I guess this will work because they can come out of the backside. And I'm just gonna turn off collision just for a second so that I don't kill that pathway. It makes everybody sad. These are very temporary residential guys over here. Yeah, oh, and then I could have it come along the main road because nothing's gonna be there anyway. Yep. Okay. And then we wanted one station over here. And this traffic is just creating massive problems for my death care. And look, it's this red bus line. I think I might delete this bus line after I put in this monorail just to make people use it. Can I upgrade this little road right here to my tram road? Go, 2-lane road with tram tracks. Upgrade. Bing. And then we take a normal bit of road off of it. Oops. A normal bit of road off the end of it with some grass. Just to make it a little bit longer for our metro, and so that if any cars come down here, they have a spot to turn around. Because they wouldn't be able to turn around otherwise if it just met up with the tram-only road. And then another monorail station. Yes. Okay. Looks a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. I'll fiddle with it later. Okay. Really janky, but I don't know why that didn't want to connect at all, but we gotta connect it. So let's see how many monorails we can get going on here to alleviate our bus line. Can I see my monorails? Please, there it goes. So we've got 3. They hold 180 each. So that should be totally enough. Let's go ahead and just delete this bus line and remove that vehicle. No. We want to delete this line. How do we do that? Oh, I saw it. Delete line. Boom. Yes, now watch all these people dissipate. Farewell. Hopefully they all go over to our brand new station here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here they come. Here they come. So, hopefully all of this bus line madness will clear up some traffic because that was creating big problems. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 0 passengers. Guess it's about to leave, isn't it? Isn't it? Here comes another one, though. All right. See how many we can hold. Probably 180 immediately. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we'll come back and check on that in a little bit. I made this kind of loop out here instead of smoothly curving because I do want to put a bit of a roundabout or interchange for it to then split off and go elsewhere in the future. But how... So you always want to do, when I was building that, you always want to do a big stretch across, one stretch, and instead of going one by one by one because it wants to follow the terrain. But if you do just start at one end and go to the other, it'll come out straight. Or should. Yeah, look at it. Except for this right here, but I'll fix that later. So, yeah, look at that. The red bus line came through here and just created so much traffic, and then I made it right turn only out of here, so they had to come over here, and it was, oh. So, hopefully that helps the traffic a little bit. This is all of the red buses going home. They turn blue. by default. So they're all going home, freeing up traffic space. We love it, we love it. Does it tell us how many serviced? Only 22. I think that's only people that go in and buy tickets to go yonder instead of coming in as well. All right. We have a serious industry need, and maybe we will fix that with some offices instead of trying to add more industrial. Oh, I kind of fiddled around and did some placement of offices over here. These are a bunch of single buildings, just to make it look a little better. But maybe I want some like low-lying offices along here. I didn't really want too many buildings along the main road, but offices don't really create traffic. So let's do that. I want to take out, this is an IT cluster district. Yeah. So I want to take that off for along this edge, so that we just get the normal kind of lower offices coming in instead of the big giant ones, because I'm going for a tapered skyline look here. So let's just, can I just fill it in, or let's go like that. These are all going to come in the same. Maybe we'll take out this and this and put our walkways through. And then we can do something like that as well. I never like to zone on little side streets like this because this traffic just needs to keep going. You don't want people stopping to go in and out of those. Okay, so that should take care of some industrial demand. And then for housing, we definitely need to add some more housing. Maybe we'll start off over here. I wanted this to be kind of a housing area. We're going to have to run some power lines over here temporarily, but that's okay. And I really, I did this when I first put in this road, and I don't like it at all. I do want this to be a bit of a commercial zone, but, you know, I don't have any residential demand right now, so I am going to need to put in some more commercial and industrial, or just office. You never want these to, oops. This is trying to go around in a circle like that, and you never want it to do that, so we'll just do that real quick. Arrows both turning right. And we will put in a little bit of commercial here. Trying to think if there's anything specific I want to do. Maybe like a couple of parks on this side. And then I wonder if there's any, yeah, we'll use a unique not unique buildings, but a unique park. They are under the unique buildings tab, if I can get some roads. And we want asymmetric roads coming in so that they have the proper amount of turning lanes. So a road coming in like this, and then another one coming in like this. So if you always draw out to connecting from out here to into the road you're turning onto, it'll come out with the 2 lanes on that side rather than 2 lanes in and 1 lane out. But we want normal roads. I was thinking about about grass, but you need parking on commercial roads. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. let's have a look at our unique parks and see what we've got. I think it's mostly under this tab. Bird and Bee Haven. They're mostly plazas, aren't they? I swear we used our friendly neighborhood park. The Fountain of Life and Death. Doesn't that just sound pleasing? Too bad we can't do two of these. Actually, you can't in normal life, but or in vanilla, but you can select and copy with the Move It mod. It didn't want to fit in here before, but I'm gonna make it. Oh yeah, that's what we like. That's what we like. It kind of looks like a face, flying spaghetti monster face. Okay, and I guess we're gonna need some. Oh, there is water out here. We will need electric though. We'll deal with that in a moment. Okay, let's do some just plain Jane. Actually, let's put in some walkways first. Always put in your walkways first because they're gonna make it look nice and pretty. Good enough. Let's see what we get for commercial. Kind of wondering if I don't want more. I'll make my own kind of parkland, or let's have another look through our unique buildings here. See what we have. There's the Memorial of Meteorite. The Meteorite Park, which is like a disaster memorial park with a piece of meteorite on display. Yeah, I guess that's okay. We might connect through some pathways that go over by the water side or something at some point. We'll just leave that there as a reminder. We can put in some trees though. We can match these trees and do... I do have the forest brush. And let's see what this looks like. Ooh, a couple of redwoods. Yeah, sure, why not? Redwoods are kind of my special tree of choice, but I don't really want a ton of them. I probably should have taken them off here, but I can go through and delete them. I was really going for, excuse me, going for blending these parks in, so maybe I'll just do a few, a brush with just this. Just the tree with leaves. There we go. It's a little better. Still too many redwood trees. But I'll come through and delete those and clean it up a little better. Okay, still no demand. Let's go ahead and put some office buildings over here as well. How are our offices coming in over here? Oh yeah, they came in. All the same building, but we'll live with it. Let's go ahead and do offices over here. Because we want to build some residential over here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I guess that little one-way street is fine. And we'll do a tree-lined road. How weird is that? It's not too bad. Kind of looks like a racetrack. And then we'll go through with some roads you can park on. What we're gonna need over here is some schools. So maybe we'll take this weird kind of triangle of land here. I wonder, can we connect to this at all? Is that too close for a tunnel? Now, thinking about how we want our schools to sit. Guess maybe kind of just like a frontage road. So we'll come in like this and do, this will be for the elementary school because it is smaller. And let's go for the community schools. This one, the elementary, yeah. Community school, and the Institute of Creative Arts is the high school. And then we'll put a bit of a park or, oh, you know what? I actually have my very favorite, the one I used at the very beginning. Stadium, or track and field. Oh, perfection. I always love to do this, fill in weird, awkward highway corner, intersection, junction corners with schools. Seems super safe, right? But it takes a noisy area and makes use out of it. Okay. Wata. Oh, our residential demand is just coming in. And we need some power too. Of course. Can I put an earthquake thing? Because I really don't want to put another power line going across if I don't have to. Power? Yes. Okay. I know a tunnel like this isn't really like super realistic, but in areas like this where you have like the commercial separated from the residential with just the roundabout, that's really like the main highway, you don't want everybody having to drive through there. So you want some outside connections, and I also want to put a bridge across over here. I love to use the dirt pathway because it does a wooden bridge, and I love how it looks. On the, actually, let's use a park path. Get some trees. Oh gosh, come on. Distance too short. Anarchy. Get some trees along our path. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Get some people coming over the bridge once there's people to come over the bridge. Oh, and I wanted to put paths going here as well. I want to take off the guidelines though, because I want it to be able to come, I always like to come from the middle of a crosswalk. It's just personal preference. It doesn't actually matter. Do I want the trees? Yeah, I like it. And then on this side I was thinking maybe a park. Maybe the large playground? Will it fit? It will, if we go in from this side. I really want it to face on this road though. I can anarchy it in. You can always scoot things with Move It. You can always scoot things back like at least parks about a square away, a unit away, and it'll usually stay connected. Like it won't ask. It won't say there's no road connection if it's a unit away, so you can drag things back like that. Pathways. Oh, I wanted to see if this other don't like the way that. Wanted to see if the meteorite park that I put in over there also can can have pathways connect to it like this. I don't really ever use that meteorite park, so I don't know. Come over to this walkway. So, we're getting somewhere. This track and field stadium is up really high for no good reason at all. Okay. Oh, that's a fence. I was like, why is there still a ridge? It's a fence. Okay. Good. Seeing as how we use the Green Cities school. Districts. Residential. Self-sufficient. Okay. And you know what I actually thought of that might be? Actually, let me just check if the pathways will connect off of this. No. Okay. I thought of the media building, if it's small enough, would actually look really good there. Oh, television station. That's what I'm thinking of. Aha. Yes, I think I want that more than I want this park right here. Because we've already got two parks right around the corner, and they look officey. The television station looks officey. And we can put the media broadcast building right next to it, if I can find it. How's that look? Ooh, that one's kind of big. The media broadcast building is very big and blocky. I kind of like it though. Gives a nice vibe over here. Towers next to each other. Do I want to flip-flop them around? I think I do, because these are big and blocky, and this is big and blocky, and then this looks more like these little buildings. Yeah, I like that better with the towers spread apart too. Yes, that is definitely the vibe I was going for over there. What is with this traffic? Holy bejesus. Because there's, yeah, lots of pedestrians crossing here. So let's go ahead and do that. Restrictions. No crossing, no crossing, no crossing. Thank you. And a bridge. Oh yeah, look at that. We got bridges. We got walking people. It's coming together, actually. I wasn't really planning on doing this area, but I'm kind of liking it. Not sure how I feel about this. It's a little wall-to-wall looking. More downtown looking than anything. Maybe I'll mix in a little bit, because this is all office, I think. Maybe I'll mix in a little bit of... Oh, that's high density commercial. I didn't mean to do high density commercial. And then I needed to delete all of these that were high density. Okay, there we go. We'll leave the end. That's fine. But, oh right, housing and water. Do we like the self-sufficient houses over here? Yeah, they're okay. Would be like a high-cost area, kind of, near the downtown. I wonder if I just take out all of this, because this is all super temporary residential, if it would make the stuff I want to grow in faster. Probably. Maybe, maybe, maybe. All right. And my cemetery's full. I think we're getting somewhere. I don't like whatever this is. And let's have a look at our monorail. 360 passengers per week. Oh, pause. Line details. Yeah, 93, 105, only 24 there, but way better than the buses. Look at them all. And then do they all come and get on the trolley line? Do I need more trams? Oh, we're only at like, let's put 9 on there, because we were only at like 80% of, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's coming together. It's almost like a real city. Let's take a look at our downtown from over here. Oh yeah, the real downtown. What is all this? That's all of our high density. And then the auxiliary town over there. Something that you may have noticed, this will be my last thing and then we'll get out of here, but was my crazy bike path. I put in a weirdly crazy bike path because I wanted specifically to connect the main bicycle highway all the way through. But then there's not really much in the way of bicycle roadage over here, so I put this crazy bike path coming all the way over to my high density area. It's got itself a bit of a viaduct here, which it's crazy, yes, but I mean, if you were a cyclist, wouldn't you cycle that every day? I think you would. But it's mainly to connect to this road over here because this is the cycle highway that connects over to the main bridge. But it wasn't really serving this area here with all of our residents. So I put in a cycle highway and I did this weird connection with the main roundabout. And be honest, would you rather go on the road or on the highway? I'd rather go on the highway. And they're using it. Don't you love it? Except for this tree coming through. There we go. All right. So, we went back down again. We had like 22,000 people. We're at 21,000 people. I might try to fill in this neighborhood a bit more. But we've still got commercial and industrial demand. So I'll slowly fill in this neighborhood. And then we'll come back and maybe, what do we want to get a start on next time? Maybe we'll do a sports complex next time. Or at least one, maybe 2. There's room for 3 or 4 over here, but 1 or 2. That's looking good. That's looking good. Just need some houses. And our bridge over here with our tolls also looking good. We could also do the national park if you want. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel next time. Until then.